Let's use multiple time frame analysis to try to understand what could happen next with Brent crude oil prices. So, as you know, a couple of weeks ago, I said a break to this level could push us to the downside. That happened, obviously, because of the tariffs that are slowing down the economy. We know that from yesterday's PMI figures. Of course, it's not necessarily as bad as we thought, but it's definitely something that is bearish. Moreover, what's interesting is that we are having OPEC uh, expanding what they produce. So with more supply, lower prices. Now that pushed the things to the downside, and it was a bit chaotic. And since then, stock markets have stabilized because, as we can see, Trump is backing off from his tariffs. Moreover, there is some progress, but not too much progress happening. And again, the economy hasn't fallen over a cliff yet. So, what can we say here then from a technical point of view? I would say realistically, with the tariffs still at 10% on most countries and above 100% on China, realistically, the world economy will continue to slow, which means that we will have a situation where there's going to be more oil than we need. And we're seeing this already in Europe, where manufacturing was already contracting and continues to contract. So, and in the US, again, not too great either. So, from that perspective, the fundamental outlook for now remains bearish. And from a technical point of view as well. So we breached here, we did push lower, but we didn't reach the target. So we have an unmet target. And then we have pushed now towards the breakout point and been rejected. If I would flip to a 2 hour chart, I can see here that for now the trend still continues to create, I would say, more or less higher and higher lows. So I would definitely continue to be bullish for now. But things are changing. Let me explain what I mean by that. Well, if you look here at the RSI, the price broke below this level here and is now below this lower section of the RSI. When we're bullish, we're stuck above it. When we're bearish, we're stuck below it. Now we're stuck below it. And then from a technical point of view as well, if we would breach, say we breach below this low here, I think that is when we would have a full bearish push, realistically breaking here, taking out this level down here at 63.18 and probably down to 61.87. And that's going to be the easy part of this trade because we're having this corrective move. And then again, we breach here and then we go down maybe half. And then if we're lucky, all the way down to the low. I say lucky from a trading perspective. If we indeed go lower, then that would again be a sign of weakness in the world. So maybe not something we want to see. But from a trading perspective, definitely break here, probably go a little bit lower, then up, and then down again, potentially presenting a good trading opportunity. What's your take on oil? Share your comments in the section below.